Good morning, this is Charmaine Ironside with Ironside Fitness, and I'm here today preparing for a breakfast and learn. It's a beautiful Saturday morning, and today I'm just presenting on a few really healthy breakfast options for those that are looking to equalize their blood sugar, eat healthier breakfasts, and even those who are looking to lose weight. So the first thing we're going to make this morning is a cottage cheese pancake. So I already made the batter, and I'll explain how I made it in a second. But I've got the batter ready, I've got the stove on, and now I'm just going to use a little bit of coconut oil. It's hard coconut oil because it's winter, so it's pretty hard. And I'm just going to put a little bit in the pan. I've got a really awesome pan. It's got little spots for the pancakes, so it makes it really easy. So I still like to add a little bit of coconut oil, even though it's a non-stick pan, just to make sure. And coconut oil has so many amazing health benefits. It's antibacterial, it's a really healthy medium branched chain fat, and it's just really proven to be well absorbed by the body and well used by the body to make up cell membranes, things like that. So here's the batter. I just made it earlier so I could be a little quicker, and I put it in the shaker cup so it would just pour out easily. I'll show you the stove here. So I'm just going to put a little bit in each spot. So what I did to make the batter, it called for 1.5 cups of light cottage cheese, half a cup of flour, and I replaced it with gluten-free flour because I do a lot better with gluten-free in general. I don't do a lot of grains as it is, but when I do make recipes like this, I usually substitute regular white flour with gluten-free or coconut flour. So today I just used a gluten-free flour. So I put them in like this, and I like to try to cook things as slow as I can. So that's my rule of thumb whenever I'm cooking, is cooking things as slow as humanly possible to still get them cooked, but that helps preserve the integrity of your food. So that's the cottage cheese pancakes. So like I said, it was 1.5 cups of cottage cheese, half a cup of flour, and I blended it all up in the blender. I had to add a little tiny bit of baking soda, 1/4 of a teaspoon, and then 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and just blended it up. And then I'll show you the finished product in a minute here. The other thing I made it this morning at home so it would be a little bit quicker, is egg muffins. So you use a muffin tin, you gently grease the muffin tin. It's pretty easy. You just blend up eggs. I like to use my vitamix, or you can use a food processor. Blend up eggs. You add cheese. I sauteed some onions and spinach, threw it in there, and then I just greased a few muffin tins with coconut oil again, and then you just bake it at 350 for about 15 minutes, and it makes this great muffin. And that's one of the things I do in the morning when I'm working, is I can grab that on the go. Lately I've been doing a shake quite often, but this is another nice option if you feel like something a little bit more substantial. Now the third awesome breakfast I'm going to be presenting, just grab it here, is a smoothie. So I made it in my blender at home. Basically it's got blueberries, half a cup of blueberries, cup of water, cup of almond milk, and then 2 scoops of our 7.2 protein, which is an alkaline vegan protein. So I really love the 7.2. It's delicious. It's sprouted brown rice and pea protein, really keeps you going for a long time. And then I add a scoop of the greens, which are organic, dehydrated, so they keep all of the live nutrients. And there's about the equivalent of 4.5 servings of veggies in 1 scoop. So that makes a pretty amazing packed breakfast. So those are 3 choices. My pancakes are simmering. I'm starting to get the little bubbles that everyone looks for. So I'm going to flip them over, and looking forward to presenting all this. Have an awesome Saturday. Hope you have a great weekend too.